Good morning, Lexus. So y'all, I was over here doing another video for my other channel. I was making morning tea, so coming and have tea with y'all. Oh my God, this tea is so good. Okay, y'all, and so what I put in here, what I was eating is butterfly pea flour. So the video is going on the other channel. I added cranberry juice this morning to the tea, which made it freaking pop like I don't know what. So definitely good. I just woke up, but I got my coffee. Girl, you know, normally I'm drinking coffee, but so, okay, I did a whole video. I'm going to have to tell y'all what the video. Normally I'm drinking coffee. Lately, I've been on dietary health, your intestinal tract cleansing type things. So increasing my tea because in my water intake. So I did it this morning with my water video. I don't even know what other platforms I want to go live on. So anyway, so I was talking about your intestinal tract health, you know, urinary tract, those types of things. So I be going to physical therapy for my knee, and so they be stretching me sometimes, and I started to feel like my back was hurting. So I was trying to figure out if that was like, you know, me not drinking enough water because my kidneys, this, that, and third, yada, yada, yada. But trying to make sure that I'm healthy, right? Anywho, long story short, I started taking a probiotic, which fucking amazing, because at one point in time, y'all know I'm single, celibate, and sober, okay? But I'm still a female, so sometimes anything that I eat or, you know, drink or medications for you know, pain or whatever can throw your pH balance off. And or sitting in tub water, because I mix, you know, different stuff in my tub water. So anyhow, long story short, I started doing a different probiotic, which is going to be in another video, which is right over there. But anyway, so this is how we got to this point, because literally this ain't even got nothing to do with what I came here for. So the past couple days, I've been mixing up different types of teas. Y'all, my skin looking better. I feel better. My tongue looks better. Like, and it wasn't bad anyway, but whatever is happening inside your stomach, and for some reason, like, back to normal, like smell nothing, like no, like skin, like, because I don't even use deodorant, just so y'all know. I'm a licensed esthetician, so there's stuff that they put in deodorants and things of that nature, but I'm also a person who don't have like my underarms don't smell, you know what I'm saying, or none of that. Now here and there, if I do something a little extra, maybe. But I barely grow hair. That's the other part. Like, even on my legs, I barely grow hair. I be shaving, but I barely grow hair. My legs, and I can tell when the hair gets, you know, a little long. But anyway, long story short, the probiotic that it's not sponsored or nothing. Good morning, shining my inner light. The probiotic or it got probiotic and something else on it. Either way, that shit is fucking amazing. Okay, so the tea has lemon, ginger, turmeric, rose mint, green tea. I poured cranberry juice and honey. So that's what's in the tea. Shit's amazing though. So yeah, no complaints whatsoever as far as that's concerned. I don't know if you guys that are here saw the live this morning, but I did do a live already this morning. The message that was because I kept hearing get somebody else to do it in my sleep. So I don't know if it was me saying get somebody else to do it, or if somebody else was saying get somebody else to do it, but I kept hearing that in my sleep. I literally woke up at 2:22 on the dot. So yeah, that was a thing. Anyway, so it took me a little while to get the live going, because for some reason it was like stuff kept popping up, which as y'all know, nothing is a coincidence. And so sometimes that's the universe's way of telling us like stuff popping up or somebody popping up on you. So being mindful, you know, even as far as that's concerned. I think I'm gonna just stay live on YouTube and that's it, because I don't know, but I just don't feel it right now. So everybody that's here, how you guys doing? Lexus, how are you doing? Is there any questions y'all want me to answer? I do have cards here, so we can, you know, make it a question and answer type thing. Are you coming to ladies' night tonight? As y'all know, ladies' night is at 9:30. Okay, so and I've been trying to Lexus, did you get your hey Gabby? Did you get your gift yet? I sent them all out. And actually, I sent you something that I have. I sent you well, I don't want to tell you. I sent you a gift. It's actually wrapped up in a gift and everything. So because you support Ladies Night and you were here tonight, I think I might give away some bath salts, but I don't know how I'm gonna give them away. I want to give them to people that actually watch Ladies Night. So you know, people that participate, y'all know I got y'all, but I also want to give people, you know, that tune in, because some people don't really want to got what I think is evidence on the situation I told you about. And no, I have not, but I'm super excited for it. Okay, good. And I have not forgot about you. Period. So just know that. I'm trying to clear out some energy right now. And so that was taking precedence over a lot of the stuff that was happening, because okay, so part of the live that I did this morning was talking about your energy. No, I listen, you're totally on my mind. Do not, and I actually did, you know, talk to who I said I was going to talk to. So that person is actually on it too. So I did do the part that I said I was going to do. We just need to probably call you and, you know, add extra stuff, extra fuel. Okay. So I did not do anything, just so you know. But did you get your gift that I sent you? Because I sent you a gift for participating in Ladies Night the other day. All right, Gabby, I do have a question. I haven't been able to keep a steady sleeping schedule, and I was wondering if it was due to some type of upgrade. Okay, so there's been shifts that have been happening, and I don't know how far you are into your upgrade or the next portal, like the things. I don't know how far you are into the things that you have done, because remember, we're dealing with a cleaning and clearing energy. Things being cleared out. So there's a lot of stuff coming to the forefront, a lot of stuff we're remembering, a lot of stuff that we're being introduced to, but it is basically like the shift that's happening and universal alignment putting us on track, if that makes any sense. So are you doing the work? Are you doing the cleaning, the cleansing, and accepting? Gabby? No, I haven't, but I'm sure it will be in the mail today. Yeah, and I don't know why you didn't get it, because I sent it. Like, you should have been one of the first ones that got it, because I sent you yours first, I think. And I know that I think. Hey, Larissa, did you get your gift yet too? Happy Friday. Did you get your gift? All right, let me track y'all stuff. I can definitely do that right now. So I don't want to tell y'all what I sent y'all, but y'all should actually like it. All right, so let's see. Orders. Where my orders at? The only person that I haven't sent out. Okay, Lexi, your gift says it should be there today by. It's out for delivery right now, and between 11:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. you should have yours. Larisha, where's yours at? Okay, whose is this? Okay, so Larisha, yours is saying it was delivered. It says delivered December the 7th. Package was left inside of the resident's mailbox. So yours is saying that you should have it already. Gabby, I've been fasting a bit and detaching. Okay, so what about the other stuff? Like, oh, you didn't go check the mail. Okay, well, yours should already been there, and Keitsa already confirmed she got hers. The only person that I know they have not received theirs yet is Jess, and that's because y'all's I sent from a different location. Hers I have to send to her because I have something else that I have to send to her even here. So, but I ordered y'all something that I think kind of fits everybody's personalities. Y'all can let me know. Lexus, when you get yours, you if you would, you can bring it to ladies' night and open it if you want. And actually, why don't y'all bring them to ladies' night and open them? Larissa said, heck no, only check if it's not bills. I know that's right. Well, yes, it's definitely there. So if y'all want to bring them to ladies' night and open them, that would be fun. So I was talking about y'all. I'm drinking a tea that I made, but I was talking about digestional tract health or intestinal tract health also along with that, and making sure like cleaning and clearing even my insides. Okay, so everything, being made in alignment, and it's a lot of females here, so I'm sure I'm in good company in saying that, as y'all know, anything we do, like even the energy, can change your pH. So I'm not having sex with anybody, but certain energies, depending upon like the stress chemicals and things of that nature, can change your pH in your body. And so I started taking a different probiotic, and this shit is fucking amazing. So, and I'm not being paid to do it or anything else. I went and bought it with my own money because I felt like it was something that it was necessary and needed. And I ain't gonna lie, spiritually, I was led to it and guided towards it. So Lexa said, you glitching and chopping. Is there anybody else having that experience? Let me see. I can check. Now I just log it up on my phone, so then that way I can see, or if it's this conversation with my daughter about someone. Oh, well, recommending. I'm totally recommending it. Like I said, even in the video, maybe TMI, but women have pH balances, and you'll smell weird, and nobody wants to be running around people smelling weird. And at first, okay, so even in the other video, I said at first I thought I may have had a yeast infection because it was giving like that smell. And I'm saying that shouldn't be right because I'm not having sex, but also I am taking pain pills sometimes. And as y'all know, and I sat in a tub of water, doing spiritual cleansing and all that stuff. And I put vinegar and, different types of salts in my water. So, but the thing was, come to find out, I never even used the monostat. All I did was insert probiotic. And like literally, and it has like 16 different strains of bacteria in it. And I mean, it was like cleaning up urinary tract area, like literally, yo. I don't know. I recommend it. That's all I'm gonna say, because I can tell the difference in even my energy. I can tell the difference in like sugar cravings. I can tell the difference in all around, period. Like literally, even my tongue looks different. And again, I said it wasn't nothing like major, but I could tell the difference. Cause yeah, thank you, Lexi. You are blessed, abundant, and loved, and truly appreciate it. I love you. Thank you. And as you know, it's gonna come back tenfold. So I totally appreciate it. Let's see. Where am I at? And thank you guys truly for supporting me, because as y'all know, without y'all, There is nothing. Y'all keep me motivated and keep me going. Okay, so I can see, I think it's fine. Let's celebrate the first super chat on this live stream. Okay, so let me see. How can I celebrate? It says, let's celebrate the first super chat. So how do I do it? Go to your channel, go to channel. I'm on the channel. Push user and hide. Okay. All right. I don't know how. I don't know. Anyway, so, but Lexus, I totally appreciate you. You're still chopping and screwed right now. Lexi, I think it might be your connection because I got it pulled up here and it looks like it's fine. So it might be where you are. Oh, I got the heart. Thank you. Thank you, Lexus. So, Larisha, okay. Okay, hold on. Gabby, give me 1 second because I'll go back to you. But Larisha, that probiotic. Thank you, Larisha. I love you. Look, y'all on a train today. Thank y'all. Look, it's necessary and needed for me because I listen. Y'all know I'm not employed anywhere. This is my job. So I totally appreciate you guys for that, and thank you. Larisha said 333. Yes. So Larisha, without being, any type of way to a person, you could totally recommend a probiotic because literally when we even change our food, us being females, that could even throw your pH off. So depending upon how sensitive you are, around there in that area, y'all already know. So, and I ain't gonna lie, to me, I feel like it does all strains because like to my breath, because they talk about how your gut health is related to like your breath and things of that nature. And if people don't go to the dentist and things of that, I recommend, and why are we talking about this right now? So apparently I don't even know, but must be needed. Oil pulling. Like, because there's a thing about the coconut oil being antibiotic or antiseptic, antibacterial or something of that nature. Like, people don't realize like it's natural. So that must be the thing. We're talking about natural stuff here. And I don't know what type of soap y'all use as, females or whatever, but I want to use Dove because literally if I throw anything else in the mix, it's going, throw something off. And I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna just be real honest with y'all. I shave my legs, I shave my underarms. The only time I'm shaving, like, it's here and there, like when I feel like it. But for the most part, I leave her alone. Okay. What kind of herbal soaps, Larisha? Because people believing if you can't eat it, then you shouldn't put it down there. But guess what? I don't be trying to mix too much. Because again, if I set in a tub of water, that could potentially do something. And nobody want to be walking around here with the, box from hell. Like, I got time to do that. But if I'm engaging in activities, then she gonna be bald. Okay. That's how you know it's being used. When it's hairy, it's not being used. Goat soap. You make that, or that's something that you order? I never heard of that. And that's natural? Is that all natural stuff? Look, I know y'all, I did not come here for this. Wait, why didn't it notify of this lot? Ricardo, I don't know. Maybe because there's some girl stuff happening in here. Gabby, you use that too, Gabby? Rosemary spearmint. What is that? Myrrh. Why every time it goes behind this thing, I can't see nothing? Thank you, Lexus, Jane, and the Jungle Squad. I know, right, Lexus? Because if you're not using it, like, why tamper with, a good thing? Like, I'll be leaving her alone because I don't want no problems, okay? So, and I ain't had no problems. Like I said, it's been since 2021. It's 2023 right now. I ain't been using it. And so I don't want no problems with her. And Ricardo, I'm cracking up. Ricardo, you in the middle of the women's conversation. So Ricardo, since we here, without getting to, we on YouTube, to hair or not to hair is the question. So I'm gonna have to look up the goat soap and see what that's about. Gabby said it especially makes a difference when it comes to clearing my skin of acne. Okay. Ricardo said remove it. Okay. Ricardo, that's what I was saying. Normally if I'm doing something, that's how somebody is going to know, because if I'm using it, I'm going to lose it. I get rid of the, hair, mademoiselle. I know, right, Lexi? But when it's a person using it, then, it needs to be clean. So, y'all making me blush right now. Y'all don't forget ladies' night. No one wants to dental floss in their teeth. Exactly. Not for that. Not for that moment. He said he ain't a man if he can't handle real woman junction. Why, Lexi? You said hair. You gonna keep the hair? What about the landing strip, or just a little bit? I mean, because as spiritual people, they normally think that we keep all the hair. Because normally when they see the spiritual woman, they be thinking that they smell weird because they use different types of stuff. Larisha said lessons, Ricardo. Landing strip is cuter or like a star. Okay. So Ricardo, question, because this is one of the things. Okay, and the other part, ladies, do you use I got actual personal clippers for that thing. I'm saying, she has her own stuff, because I don't use no razors down there, because it's gonna create havoc in the system. So I use actual clippers, and when I had certain people, I let them cut it. They can cut it however they like it. So that's a thing. I get creative sometimes and shave hearts and shit when I'm feeling artsy. I know that's right. Well, so Lexi, that must mean you use clippers as well. So do people use razors still down there? Or are they using, because I don't see why you would put nair or anything nowhere near that area, because that seems like that's very sensitive, but I know people that do. Ricardo, as they should. That's right. Well, I like the fact that you're a man and you let that happen, because I would do that. So that's cool. And actually, I feel like when you have a partner, it is turn it into a little gift box for the right. Lexi, that's right. When you have a partner, clippers and Brazilian wax. Yes, so clippers and wax. That's right, Larisha. When you have a partner, y'all are supposed to be healing towards each other. So it's like the benefit, and y'all, swapping jobs. So I wax you or do whatever you need, and then you do it to me. So I think that's, and on top of that, you know what you want. I got a wax once, and ouch. Oh yeah, wax is hurt, but they wax is actually clean up the area better though. So but shaving is probably quicker, but I like waxing actually better because it makes it neat and it cleans the skin. It exfoliates the skin. So I totally like that better. Excuse me, but for quick reasons, we just shave that thing and keep it pushing. But sometimes, and this is the other thing, spiritually, when there's different shifts and stuff in the universe, that's when I shave too. So that's another thing. Like, probably because I'm due for one now going into the new year, then I get rid of all of that. So I don't want none of that around. And so now I'll get ready to do those phases. So that was the other thing we were talking about, like getting ready for the new year. This goes back to you, Gabby. Getting ready for the new year entails so much. And because we're working on this calendar right now, because as y'all know, the equinox, we just did a whole change into the new year, or change into a different portal. This is now another change into a different portal, because as I explained last time, December 31st, 2021 is when I had my major glitch in the system. And for some reason, I'm being warned and told of, something else happening right now. And I don't know if it's like putting things back into alignment, or if it's basically warning me like, okay, you could potentially be about to be different again. So at this moment, it's only the 7th or the 8th, but literally I am preparing now, getting my house in order and everything for the new year. And so that goes even as far as like, okay, manifesting. And I'm gonna just use me for example, because I'm here. So I was telling my son, they have a vehicle that they have in my garage. It gotta go. Only because if I'm manifesting my person or my partner, that area, that space has to be open for that person. If I'm manifesting a person or a partner, even in my bedroom, I have to have space for that person. So depending upon what you're manifesting or what you're trying to bring close to you, you got to make room for it. You got to make space for it. The last day of the year is, yes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yup, I do know that. So, and that's why now, Gabby, you being awake could be really like your time for you to like cleanse, because it's more than just our house or our area, because our house is also our physical body. And so my physical body preparing me for, going into the next portal, you might want to make sure that your hair looks good, or, whatever the things are that you are, your skin, you are taking care of your skin. Because you already said you're doing that. Or like as simple as the hair, like making sure that your hair is cut for guys and things of that nature, because you want to make sure that everything is the way you would want it. And literally now I'm starting to see stuff that is on like TikTok and things of that nature, where now they done tapped into specific colors. Like I saw the girls talking about grapes. You know how long I've been doing that, and now I'm just now seeing it come up on TikTok. And I don't do the like sitting underneath the table, because I never had to do that. But literally, like the foods that you consume, even going into the new year, are important. The thing about the suitcase, like I taught my kids this, like my daughter can tell you, I taught them these, because once my life changed, I had started to add these things into my life, and it could be, be somebody saying you practicing or whatever. But I noticed that the energy you give to a situation is the energy you're going to get from a situation. So they talk about round foods because it's like coins. It symbolizes money. Leafy foods like greens and things of that nature are like, they symbolize money as well, because it's like folds, like dollar bills and things of that nature. So coins, anything that's like circle, represent coins and bring money into your area. Even like on the first of the year, my grandmom, for some reason, and I have always done this, and don't ask me why, but because it was a tradition to her, I literally kept going, and I still to this day don't know why I do it, but I don't leave my house on the first of the year. And no women are allowed to come into my house on the first of the year. If you're here, then you're here. But coming into my house, you shall not do. So that's one of the things. I asked the women in my family why my grandma was that way. Nobody knows. But it's something that I respected and I've done for forever and a day, and it serves me well, so I just don't do it. The first person into your house on a new year should be a man with money in his pocket. It symbolizes bringing wealth into your house, into your area. You should have money on your personal self going into the new year, because the way you start, and this is one of the things my grandma would say, the way you start is the way you're going to finish. So if you start on a good note, you start with good intentions, you start with prosperity and abundance, you bring in prosperity and abundance. So one of the things that I told my daughter to do, and this was when I lived in Dallas, so I've been here for a while because I moved here in 2012, but when I lived in Dallas, that was my first year of me doing the New Year traditions, right? As like a conscious thing. Because I would always do like the candles and make sure that, you know, people never came, like that was something that was set. But then adding the additional, you know, because Black people teach you about black eyed peas and this, that, and the third, but they don't tell you why. Those circle food symbolizes wealth and abundance, money. So making sure, so in 2010, I think when I moved there, maybe 2011. Anyway, I started reading up on like old traditions as far as like New Year's. And I also read on what different people do. So like different cultures, Spanish, Black, white, whatever they did. It talks about like not eating pork. So no pork. I don't eat pork right now anyway. So excuse me, but there are specific reasons why. So fish is good because it's always swimming, so always moving. Like eating beef and stuff of that nature on a New Year is not good because they stand still. So each thing, like you can look up some of the things, and I just went down and figured out the ones that felt good to me. No chicken, because they said so. Literally, the things that you're not supposed to eat, you might want to eat right now. You can eat it after the New Year, but it was just basically like that's not what you want to have for your dinner, because again, you're setting the tone for your New Year. So if you're a person who's out, like it talks about traveling, if you're out traveling, you'll be traveling for the duration of the year. So if you're a person that's not traveling but you want to travel, then you pack a suitcase, and when the clock strikes 12, bring your suitcase down the steps. You'll be traveling for the rest of the year. And it works because I asked my daughter, like she did it, and I traveled so much one year, I just got tired of traveling. So be very careful with that, because I was on vacation so much, like literally, I don't even know if a person would ever say this, but I literally got tired of going on vacation. That's how much we went on vacation. It was great because I love, you know, seeing different places, but it was a lot. And sometimes when you go on vacation a lot, you need a vacation from the vacation, okay? Because I be having fun on vacation. So that's really a thing. What else? Cornbread, because you know you make them into little muffins and things of that nature. Anyway, y'all just look up some stuff that basically feels good to y'all. And if y'all have any that y'all, you know, that I haven't mentioned or something, y'all can send it over here. I've heard a superstition that if you wear red underwear, yellow underwear, that's right, because I make sure my kids have red underwear. So that's true. During the New Year, you will have a good year. Yep, red or yellow. Red insinuates action, passion, sexuality, strength, and that's also your root chakra. And then yellow is creativity, enthusiasm, intellect, positivity, solar plexus, and your solar plexus chakra. But literally, red or yellow is the only choice of underwear if I'm going to wear some on the New Year. So that's actually correct, Gabby. Does anybody else have any traditions that they do that? One year I did something so strange because, and this was probably about 2 years ago, and I don't know why I did this, but after I did it, then I looked it up, and it's something about it's an old Jewish tradition, and don't ask me where it came from. It just came out of my body. Lexa said, I can't wait for ladies' night. To be honest, I literally look forward to Friday so I can hang out with y'all. Girl, me too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I begin just like I'm going to the club for ladies' night. I ain't gonna lie. Go take a shower, do all the things like, you know, as if you're going to go out. But so lighting candles for the New Year. So also that's another thing, getting y'all candles together. just like preparing now, because you don't want to wait till the last minute and then you feel overwhelmed, and trying to get everything together and trying to make sure that you transcend or ascend into the new portal correctly. And you don't want to feel rushed. That's the other thing. So to me, when I start with December is not Christmas to me. It's not about that. December is basically the closing out of my year. So it's like closing down and getting ready to start new in preparation for the next year, or whatever this year by their calendar as to what things are. So I don't know how y'all feel about that, but to me it serves a higher purpose or a bigger purpose into manifesting the things that I want. And coming into the next year, I plan on lots of supernatural things happening, supernatural blessings, supernatural movement, supernatural miracles happening for next year is what I'm manifesting and bringing into fruition. Okay. Gabby, did I answer your question properly or no? Definitely, Lex is like, and this is the time for you to start paying attention. This is the time for you to start doing it now. Okay. Anybody else got anything they want to say? Or so what I think I'm going to do is, because we got this live and we was talking about something different, I probably am going to shut this one down and then come back and do like one card pulls or something like that. I need to do y'all a reading as well. The readings have been a little trippy. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Also, there are goat lotions as well. Goat milk is really good for your skin. I might have to add that to the milk and honey, goat milk to the milk and honey bath. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I have a video on T. LaBelle channel with the milk and honey bath in it. And so maybe that might be good. But also on my Etsy store, hey Kevin, just got off work from Wally World. Kevin, you was up when I was up, and so that's why you were up, because you was at work. Okay, I get it, because he was on the last live, y'all. I did another live. It was like 3 something this morning, so there is another live up already. If y'all, there's like downloadable PDF forms in my Etsy store, and they like $1, $2, things of that nature, of like spiritual baths and the milk and honey bath is there, floor washes, stuff like that. And I think they're $1, $2. You can actually download it and have a hard copy of it. Also, what I was talking about like the female stuff with the teas and enhancing your water intake, things of that nature. I don't like bringing my water on camera because I don't know who be in my chat, and I don't want to drink whatever they send. So this got color and things that are healing in it, so I could drink this and know that they can't send nothing to it. It's already protected, okay? That water, you can send anything to it. And here I go, ingested it. I ain't gonna do it. So is that what everybody uses, goat lotion? Because I seen Gabby says she uses that. Lexus, have you ever used that? And you said that's all natural, so everything in that is like edible. I mean, I would only be a little bit afraid, only because I said I also read in a book that because eggs are considered sacred, it's good to boil eggs. Yep. And use the water that was used to wash your face. Well, I don't know about that part. I haven't done that, but I actually make deviled eggs for the new year too. That's on the list. And like I said, I normally do like I still do beans because that's like part of Black culture and tradition, but I don't do too many of them. So my normal for the past couple years meal looks like a fish, but I think this year I'm gonna do like a red snapper or something like that. Normally I would do like salmon. I do like the little round cornbreads. I do like collard greens, a little bit of black eyed peas because I'm not really a bean person, but over the years I've grown to kind of be receptive to them a little bit. Rice. Make sure you have your grapes. I always make sure I have my grapes, and you need to get your grapes early because now that so many people know about it or whatever, excuse me, it seems to be now a tradition and a holiday for everybody. Although this time I might get a little crafty with it and add a little hard shell candy to it to spice it up, but not sure about that yet, that part. But pies, anything that's round symbolizes coinage. Anything that's leafy symbolizes bills. Also just making sure and like I said, making sure that you got your candles and things of that nature, around, making sure you got I feel like incense and things of that nature are because it leaves like fragrant. So, but normally like frankincense and myrrh. Oh, and then I was going to say something about the candle. So, I'm a candle magic person. I like candle magic, soap and cheese. What's that for, Larisha? So, like when I like candles and stuff for the new year, I make sure I write on them. So, and writing the things that you want to bring to you, being mindful of the things that you're requesting to come near you too. And the other part is, y'all, like the etymology of a word has been very important. And it's because sometimes the American language is a real tricky one. And sometimes something says something, but it don't mean what it says. Like if you go look at it's like the thing when I keep saying like ego, when ego talks about your self-esteem, but then people will say, oh, you got to kill your ego. Y'all do that. Get somebody else to do it because I'm not doing that. My ego is intact. God gave it to me. It's gonna be fine. I don't like being arrogant is a whole nother thing that's like overinflated. So that's not nice. But sometimes like again, like looking up stuff. I was writing something with somebody, we was coming up with words, and literally I had to go look up every word because what I was putting it on was so important that I didn't want to mess it up. And so it could be as simple as lottery, right? We're going to use that. So say somebody's manifesting. Okay. So goat makes cheese and soap. Okay, I got you. Somebody's manifesting, a fortune from the lottery, something that's theirs, not something that they stole, not something that they took, but something that is theirs. And then when you go look up the word lottery, let's see. So it's okay. And the funny part is you have to look it up in every language, like literally, because so lottery, a raffle, or a toss. A lottery is a lot, a draw, a ballot, or a raffle. So when you're putting that, okay, I want to win the lottery. Which one? What type? From where? So it's like being so specific on the thing that you're manifesting. So in Hebrew, that's what it meant. And this, it says a means of raising money by selling numbered tickets and giving prizes to the holders of the numbers drawn in random. So you put, I want to win the lottery. You want to raise money by selling numbered tickets, or do you mean that you wish to be the receiver of that particular thing? So it's weird. but it's also deep. Like once you start paying attention to the things that you're saying, or to what you're putting out into the universe, because words don't go out void. When you speak them, they cast magic. So you got to be careful of what you speak. So what do you want to win? Where and when? And still saying, even adding what belongs to you, because you don't want to steal per se either. And so these are all things that sometimes you just got to sit down and think. And then when you actually come up with the whole plan and plot as to what you want to write, rethink it again. And that's just for real. Rethink it again. And it's not to make it hard. It's just basically making sure that you receive good karma and you stay in alignment with the universe, because that's important. So whatever you're writing or whatever you're casting, to me, like, because I have a book, a blank book, but honestly, I have decided, like, writing stuff down, like I want to write it down outside of that book first, and then I want to look it up. And then, so it becomes a little bit of a task, but do you want to do it right, or do you want to do it right? And quite frankly, there is a right way to do it, because one way is going to work and one way is not going to work. And we don't know which way is going to work yet. That's why we're practicing. We know that certain things that we do, we're consistent with, and it works all the time. So those things you can write down because you know they work. So the things that work, stick to that. And if you would like to tweak it a little bit, you can, because you also have to remember, it's like a recipe book that you're leaving for ancestors, or for your children, for your inheritance, for your legacy. These are things that, wouldn't it be so great if one of our grandparents or but certain people do this, they already know this. But wouldn't it be so great if your great grandmother or your great grandfather or somebody had written down a manual for you? So we all talk about being like the generational curse breaker, and we all talk about like being the chain breaker. We're being entrusted with a task, and it's almost like writing your memoirs or writing stuff down. It could be as simple as something as making macaroni and cheese, literally going in that book. Because again, even making macaroni and cheese is crafting a spell. And you hear what I said, craft. And it's named Craft. Craft macaroni and cheese. So we also have to be mindful that even they have been like spell casting. Hey, RJ, they have been broadcasting, or that's why I said that's why my water don't have a label on it. But I said that in the other video that I just did on my other channel that I'm going to put there. My waters, I now take the label off of them, and then before I stick them in the refrigerator. Before, I didn't think about stuff of that nature, because I didn't think that my water was absorbing the title that was on it. But after I'm learning about, when you know better, you do better. So now I plan on having to take all my bottles of water, because even now I'm learning, but I'm still doing the process. All my bottles of water, I have now these other bottles. These bottles. So when I be saying I made the water, I literally made the water only because I have net, and I put them in these bottles, because if I'm setting this here, it's people, like I said, everybody in the comments ain't your friend. And whether or not you know it or not, people can literally take your water that's sitting on your desk while you having these little conversations, and somebody will be spell casting, and then you ingest that. So everybody that has platforms, because I done seen people go online, and in my mind, I'm thinking, why do they have that water there? But if y'all also notice, I have left water sitting right here. You want to know why? Because I done already talked to the water, and I told the water, you're going to accept every negative thing that gets sent. And I'm going to make sure that I take you and put you, somewhere, like I dump it out. But literally talking to the water actually works. It's scientifically proven. So now I have these bottles, but I have some clear ones as well. And I'm gonna take all my water out of the plastic bottles and put it in the glass bottles, and that's how I'm gonna store my water, the water that I drink, because our water is absorbing the things that it's in, or the things that even sit near it. Like your water will absorb what's sitting near it. So that even made me think that, oh my God, now I gotta make sure my refrigerator don't have a bunch of crazy stuff all over the place, because who knew? That's a little, eye opening. Just imagine if you could change your life simply by changing the way you store your water, or simply by the way you drink your water. We don't even understand how little things, because it's funny how people would live back in the day. Methuselah, the oldest person, 900 and something years old in the Bible. People living 100 years old. People living 200 years. Like that was normal. But now with the day and time of we are overcrowded and everything else, they want people to, kind of get up out of here early. I don't want to get up out of here early. So that's why I'm also looking into, and that's why I said like your gut health. That's why I was talking about the probiotic as well. So it's just not just, and like I said, it may be TMI, but honestly, if we sharing and we supposed to be, and I know some of y'all are here, actually family version, my soul tribe. So I feel like that's stuff that, I can talk to y'all about, and it actually helps y'all help me help us. So gut health and things of that nature is important, because that's like your body eating itself up from the inside out, and the things that you put in your body matter. You are what you eat. And I like eating chicken, fried chicken, things of that nature. So, but I have to be mindful. At some point in time, you just, as growing up, you just eat what your parents give you. So it's habits that have to be broken, and I'm in the middle of breaking the habit. So it don't come like, overnight, or even knowing that maybe you need to fast sometimes, and, push the plate back so that way your body can reset as well, because some of these things, like they're allowed to put chemicals in our food. Why? Why is that allowed? But even more so, why are we buying it? Because it tastes good. That's why. I can tell you. I know the answer. It tastes good. But if we start to retrain ourselves and start to understand, so and I don't know why this comes to mind, so I'll just say it. Orishas, and it is what's her name? Oshun. So Oshun likes oranges, right? So when you cater to Orishas, you need to give them what they like. So Oshun likes, so you get a platter, you put oranges on it, you put cinnamon, and then you put honey on it. This is her offering. But you got to eat one of the oranges first before you give it to her, because poisoning is a thing, and she want to make sure you're not trying to poison her, right? Am I supposed to be telling y'all this? Apparently I must be. Okay, so because this been said down. Anyway, so you got to eat one before you set that plate on your altar, because otherwise you're gonna have some bad shit. That's the other thing. Any deity or any when you actively, working with them, make sure that you know what they like, what they don't like, and what's going to trigger them. But anyway, so long story short, Oshun likes that. And so as I'm making that, and as I was, giving that offering, I'm eating that, and then it tastes like candy. And so as I'm looking it up, I'm like, that would be such a natural, a better source of candy, because it's healthy for one. It actually You got the oranges, which is natural fruit. You got honey, natural antioxidant for you, for your body, and cinnamon, another. All right, so that was the first thing. And I'm saying, okay, well, I could actually switch that when you want something sweet. Why is the person texting me like they know me? You do not know me, person. Okay, so if you could switch that in exchange for something that you, when you say you got a sweet tooth and now you do that, but then what tricked the game was this. So, excuse me. Past that, I started thinking I can dehydrate this and put this in my bath water. Because literally, you're doing a luxuriating bath and it's basically, adding love to yourself, or, a spiritual bath. So I dehydrated some, right? Y'all. Try that. And I'm telling you, so it's like certain things we could just tweak just a little bit in order to make us satisfy the sweet tooth or the craving, but it actually benefits us and helps us. So, and listen, I ain't got it all together. So, I still be just having candy. Don't get it messed up. But in my real perfect life, like when I'm able to just work on these types of things, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I also like it's lime. I don't know why I got a thing for lime. Which also bothers me because every time I see something on YouTube, they be having limes and then they'll call it a lemon. So I don't know what that's about. But have y'all ever, like, if you put lemon or lime in your water, and I have these ice cubes. They're like long, so you can drop them right into the bottle of water. Like, put lime in that thing and then freeze it. You can drop that right in your water, and then you have lime water. But little hacks like that still give you like, okay, practical. Okay, now you're making your bottle of water frozen or icy, but you still now adding the enhancement that you would want. You could do that with lemon. You could do it with any fruit, actually. And that's the other thing. Like, I would make fruit salad. And so now I gotta go to the other part about people being around you, because literally when it wasn't nobody around, because I got people around for right now, till the time, but when it wasn't nobody around, I would make like bowls of stuff. And so as of now, I got like a fruit cocktail that I made myself, and I had made too much of it because it was just me, and so I froze it. And what was happening was when I wanted something sweet, I would just take it out, or I can mix it with something. So that's the other thing. When you buy yourself one of the, no, it's not a food processor, it's the freezer bag thing, will get you on a healthier track of eating, because you can kind of like meal prep and then freeze the stuff. And then, like, depending upon what it is, like when I make I got a thing for salmon and shrimp, if y'all haven't noticed by now, if you follow my other, and ramen. So if you follow my other channel, that's all over there, right? And so, but and then I got a thing, like, I don't know why, but since I got onto the kick of making pasta, I like making my own pasta. So, and I haven't tried ravioli, so I'm thinking about ravioli right now. I want to try that. But anyway, so just learning how to like do stuff for yourself, because as y'all realize, like, a lot of the reason why the health and it's the food. The food is messed up. So trying to get into a healthier swing of things. And this is where, because as I'm thinking, I'm just feeling like, and I feel like I'm rambling, but more or less, hi Genome. Like when your soul tribe, you getting around the group of people, or y'all being all on one piece of property or something of that nature, like these things that you resorting back to, that's going to lead you to a whole healthy lifestyle. Because if you can put like slight changes in effect, it enhances the overall well-being. So I don't know about y'all, but in my real dream life, like, I feel like I want to live on a property With Larisha, you, me, you, Lexi, a couple of the other people that we want to bring around. Everybody have their own houses, but we still are like, you know, in a nice little community where we have like dinners together every night. Like we can meet outside under the Burberry bush, the big tree, and this is where we prepare our lunch or our dinner, or you know, or everybody like a village over a community, whatever, like that type of environment. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. And so I want to live around the people. I just might not want to live with you in the same house, but I do want to live around my people. I want it to be like, so then that way those types of things can get implemented and it not be such a hard task because everybody's on the same thing. So now we can harvest mushrooms, or we can grow mushrooms, or we can do whatever it is that we want to do, because you know they keep talking about how the nutritional value of it, or whatever it is that we're growing or doing, or it would make it so much easier to be vegan also at that point in time, only because now there's different recipes and different people to kind of help with the recipes and tweak the recipes, or you know, that type of thing. But these are also things that you can write down and put into your book, because which would now sustain your grandchildren or your grandchildren's children, or you know, depending upon how many people you want to pass it down to. Because I feel like in your real perfect life, you can't give that book just to one person. You can give it to like your daughter and your granddaughter. So that way those two people have it. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Because then if it gets lost by one person, then, or however it goes, put it in a vault. I don't know. But yeah, that type of vibe. Even like the water, like more investigation on the water, because who would have knew that your water is essentially dead and it's giving you no value? Because what did they call them people? They called them something like dehydrated something, but they talking about people that walk around with fucking gallon jugs of water. You would think that those types of people are very much hydrated, and they're saying no, they're not. It's where did I send this to? I think I sent it to Instagram. It's a group of people that are on there, and it's like a community of people, and they do all these studies with water. And so where did I send that to? That way I can tell y'all, and y'all can go look it up for yourself. Like all of these things y'all can go look up for yourself, and if y'all find anything that's good that maybe I need to know about it, please enlighten me as well, because I'm very much interested in that major part. Because for one, that's our life source. Like if you don't have water, you're dead. So, and why would you be thinking that you're around here single cell organism evolved? No, that's not it. Walking around here thinking that you are, you know, doing the right things, but meanwhile, the things that you're doing is actually really killing you. But this is what they told us that we needed to do in order to live life. And now we find out that that's not it. And that's the part that's bothering me so much, because why does that keep happening? Like we literally keep doing the things that they keep telling us to do, and then we find out that's not it. That's not how it goes. Or this is the thing that's really actually harming you and not helping you. And ain't nobody got time for that. Shoot, I'm trying to get this thing done. Like teach me what I need to do and let me do that. Okay, so the person is Human Garage. That's the thing.
That if you're dehydrated, I can tell you from processing 50,000 lab tests on people, 98% of the population is chronically dehydrated.
Chronically dehydrated, including pro athletes and celebrities. The ones who drink all this water. It doesn't mean it's going to your tissue. So he's talking about mineralization. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but I don't want to, you know.
The entire world, they're spraying
barium, strontium, and aluminum. Barium depletes your silica. We don't absorb minerals properly, is what he's saying. But anyway, so that's the person. It's called Human Garage, and Gary Linehan, GARRYLINEHAM. He's on Instagram. And And yeah, so he does stuff with water and things of that nature too, where he's talking about. He does a lot more other stuff, but that was one of the things that I saw, and I feel like, because I ended up saving it, yeah, just trying to figure out what needs to be done, or what you can do to tweak the things that make you healthy, and I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, and physically, because mentally plays the biggest part. Like once you change the mind, everything else goes in alignment. Because a person can be mentally strong and not physically strong. And I don't know if any of that makes any sense, but anyway, that's what I got for y'all right there. Ani came to have my tea with y'all. My tea is gone. So next I'm gonna just shut this down because it's been an hour, and we talked about so many things, pH and probiotics and food and natural herbs that you have around your house and your cabinet that help. Yeah, all of that, and water. Guys, my great auntie still has my great grandmother's diary. Her youngest daughter threw it away, but the oldest saw it in the garage. I know that's right, in the garbage, and saved it, honey. And that's what I'm saying. Even for us, if we are really the generational chain breakers, this is how we actually help, by breaking the chain. We have to leave some information, some guidance for the younger ones coming up, in order for them to be able to follow and know that, okay, this is things that keep you healthy. These are things that you should stay away from. This is how you save yourself. So I don't know if any of that makes any sense, but anyway, that's what I got for y'all right now. And I probably need to do a real reading for y'all, but then I want to come back and do one question, one answer type thing, have a little fun. It's Friday. Y'all know Friday is my favorite day of the week. I'm trying to get my grandma to talk to her sister into giving it to me, because of all of the other daughters will just get rid of it if something happens to her. Yes, or ask them, can you copy it? I mean, can I copy it so that way more than one of us can have it? Because some of these people are not responsible. And some of them not even going to follow the practices. So to me, I feel like it's like the start of like raising the younger generations to follow the practice. Because like I told y'all, I don't know why my grandma, for the life of me, never left her house on New Year's Day. But none of my aunts and everybody, my aunt follows that tradition. I follow that tradition. They still ain't told me why we do that. But guess what? I don't do it. Now, if I'm outside of the house, because I done been places on New Year's, and so if I'm outside of the house already, once I get in for that New Year, if it's like on that day, then I'm in. But if I'm traveling, then okay, ain't nobody gonna be here no way. So depending upon what I'm doing, but I'm even very careful about traveling and where I go on the New Year because of that reason. You gotta start how you want to finish. And that's on any new year. This new year, any new year under any calendar that we following for portals and things of that nature as well, because as y'all know, there are several things that take place, several starts of the different years and things that we follow. So depending upon, I'm normally going to stick to that. Why? It may be conditioning, but it felt right to me, and it also keeps, to me, the thing that it does, it keeps BS out of your house, because I love women, and men are the new women. So we have to be mindful of that too, because men gossip as much as females do. So it keeps BS out of your house. But also, if you're having a party on New Year's, my suggestion to you would be, because I have had parties on New Year's, I will have a party on a New Year. Thing is, the person who is the man, if there's a man of that house, that person needs to be the first person in and out of that door on that New Year's. It has to be somebody that's set up to come into that house with some form of, influence in their presence. So don't let no broke person be the first person to come into your house on New Year's, because you don't want to be broke. you also try to make sure that you can pay your bills. Like, to me, cleanup time is also part of like your bills, making sure that your bills are up to date going into the new year. Now, you can't do that with everything, but you can also be like, you know, okay, I'm trying to be debt free. So it's like setting the intention. That's a thing. So let me give y'all one of these cards. I actually just recently got these cards, and they are really one of my favorite things. So who needs to give one when you can release them all? Okay, is what they say on a. Okay, so no, I didn't realize each one of them say something different. Anyway, so I just got them a couple days ago. So this one says, who needs to give one when you can release them all? And then it is, take a deep breath and let your fucks go. Okay, because this, what is this deck called? It's called, let me see. So the deck is called, all right, pop up. Stop playing with me. Inner fucking peace. That's what the deck's called. So take a deep breath and let your fucks go. Okay. So take a deep breath. It's Friday and let your fucks go. All right. Let me give y'all one more. But I didn't even realize that the other side had something written on them all too that was different. So this one says, guess I'll chill. And this one says, and you're cute as hell. All blessed out and nowhere to go. This was in, I think, the last reading that I did, because the person said these are macaroons, and I did get the message because I was trying to figure out for the life of me what these things were. So giving somebody like a break and a rest. All blessed out and nowhere to go. So just taking a chill pill, having a moment to yourself. And you're cute as hell. Zero fox given. So it's giving fox vibes, but zero fox given. Honey love sent the real. Okay. Honey love body. Okay, so these are the cards that I got for y'all, and I love y'all totally and deeply, and thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Lexi and Larisha, thank you guys for the donations. I greatly appreciate them, and they are always, you know, needed and used. Thank you. I totally appreciate it. And I'll see y'all soon for one card, one pull, readings, and, you know, some laughter and fun. All right. So I love y'all and talk to y'all shortly.